Hello and welcome to Blue Pixie Cupcakes. Today I'm going to show you how to make these amazing mermaid cupcakes. These are perfect for girls' birthday parties or adults alike, and I guarantee whoever you make them for, they will absolutely love them. So to make the mermaid tails, you will need a mould. I got this one from eBay. I typed in mermaid tail mould and there were lots to choose from. This one cost me about £2. You'll also need some modelling paste. I'm using the brand The Modelling Paste in the shade white. You will need modelling paste as opposed to sugar paste or fondant icing for these. Modelling paste does hold its shape and dries hard, and we're going to need that for the tails, otherwise they're just going to flop over and they won't stay up. So we also want to colour our mermaid tails using some edible dusts. I'm using the brand Sugar Flare. And these are their Lustre Dust range, which basically means they're more shimmery and provides a lustre colour. I've got a few different colours here, but you can choose whichever colours you fancy. You're also going to need a couple of brushes to paint on your edible lustre dust, and to finish off I'm using some edible pearls. For the cupcakes, I'm going to be using my vanilla cupcake recipe. You can use whichever recipe you want. And whatever flavour you fancy. You're also going to need a batch of vanilla buttercream frosting, and I'm going to split this between 3 and colour each a different colour using gels or a paste. I'm going to colour them deep purple with the Sugar Flare paste, electric pink and turquoise using the Americolor gels. I'm then going to pipe this using a large closed tip nozzle, and then you've got your piping bag, and you're also going to need some cling film and a small angled spatula. So to start off, you want to take a small amount of your modelling paste, make sure it's nice and warm and pliable, and then what we want to do is roll it into a cylinder shape, slightly smaller, thinner in the middle bit, and then push that in there, and then just basically push it into the mould, and you can pinch it into the tail part and then push it down. And then once you've pushed it down into all of the mould, just using your thumb, just scrape off all the excess. There we go, and then just tidy it up. Right, there we are. And then what we want to do is pop that in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes, just so it's nice and hard, so it'll all come out in one go. So we'll just do that quickly. Okay, so the mould's been in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes, so it's nice and hard. So we just want to loosen all the edges and then just push it out. You want to push it out onto some greaseproof paper so that when it dries it doesn't stick to whatever you've put it onto. What you want to do now is leave this to dry. It'll take a good few hours, so I tend to leave it overnight. If you try and do anything with it now in terms of painting, the mould's going to be wet because it's just come out the freezer, so any edible dust you put on there is just going to look a bit messy. So you want to make sure it's completely dry before you start painting it. So don't touch it, leave it till it's dry, and then you can start applying your edible dusts. So once your mermaid tail is completely dry, it's ready to be painted with your edible lustre dusts. I've got a selection of colours here and I'm going to do different patterns, but you can do whatever you fancy. You can do all one colour, you can do 2 colours, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want. You can go absolutely crazy here. So to start off with though, for this one, I'm going to start with a yellow. So you just get some of the colour, tap it off and paint it on however you want really. So here are my finished mermaid tails. As you can see, they're all a little bit different, and I quite like that rather than being all the same, but you can do whatever you prefer. So they're all ready now. So what we need to do next is the buttercream frosting. So I've got my buttercream coloured in pink, turquoise and purple, and what we're going to do is I've put a layer of cling film on the base here, and we're just going to use the colours and layer them up. So starting with the pink, you just want to do a thin layer, and then the purple, and then keep on going then with the colours. Okay, so once you've done that, we just want to roll it up then. And then twist the sides. So we've just got one big fat sausage of cling film. And then what you want to do is snip the end of this and then pop it into your piping bag. So snip the end here with a pair of scissors. And then pick up your sausage and put it into your piping bag, which I've already fitted with the nozzle attachment then. And then just tighten the end and squeeze down until it starts coming out at the end. So when piping your buttercream frosting, you want to hold your piping bag and nozzle vertical to the cupcake, and then using a firm pressure, start in the middle and then work your way around and then back to the centre. So once you've got your cupcake with your buttercream frosting, if you take one of your mermaid tails and just simply push it in the top. There we go. And then if you wanted to add a couple of extra pearls in, then you can just add these in now. Like so. I've got a couple of extra larger ones here as well. Oops. And there we have it. Magical, beautiful mermaid cupcakes. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you want to see more videos, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button.